Hello and welcome to A Pair of Dice Lost podcasting channel. My name is Brendan. My pronouns are he, him, and I'll be your storyteller for this game about living gods on the wrong side of the law. Joining me for this game is...
Hey there, guys. My name is Tyler. Pronouns are he, him. I'm going to be playing Ricky, the fire-aspected street exorcist.
Hi, everybody. My name's Christina. I will be playing Elion. My pronouns are she, her, and Elion's pronouns are they, them. They are a water-aspected investigator.
Hi, everyone. My name's Cody. Pronouns are he, they, and I play Devine, the air-aspected shady businessman.
Hi, my name is Britt, and my pronouns are she and her. I play a wood aspect named Rush Ferris, who has a ferret familiar named Zeke. Together, they specialize in archery, larceny, and dance.
Hi, I'm Michaela, she, her, and I'll be playing Tirali of House Regara, an Earth-aspected leader of a small military force known as the Tyrants, who cooks the books for the gang.
And this is Exalted, like a dragon-blooded. Act 3, Love and Loss in Lookshy. Trying to get a look on Nefvar and Vita. Peer into her body language and everything else. Devine uses every tool at his disposal, and yet it comes up for naught. She has steeled her soul from you. You are unable to read her deep, dark secrets with your charms, which means that you're going to have to rely on your charms to actually maybe try and get some kind of information out of her if you want it. You know, charms with a not capital C. So she looks to you and your friends that are still there and hanging out. Okay then, Skinny. What am I, you and me are supposed to be married, huh? I mean, I guess I could do worse.
Yeah, at least you don't have to marry Ricky. At least you get social influence out of this one.
What, is that your Mohawk friend who I just bossed around to go lift some heavy stuff for me?
Yeah, he's real good at following directions.
Yeah, I got that impression. I just wanted to see how much his muscles flex.
I'm going to assume that I'm still in the airship at this point, so.
Yeah.
Almost as much as his jaws do. But anyways, down to Jade Tex.
Well, yeah, exactly. You were supposed to be marrying my older sister.
Yeah, and you were supposed to be, what were you supposed to be doing? Were you gonna be married off to somebody else too, or just, invading the realm with an airship?
I'm getting the Skywolf back up to operate optimally so that we can use it in war. That's the whole point of it.
Well, yeah. I mean, you could also use it in, exploring and research and things that involve less killing, but, to each their own.
See, like that's cute of you. Yeah, that would be great, except we're still technically at war with the realm. And the unfortunate reality of it is that while the Empress has not been around to use her usual to use her big to use the biggest fire wand in creation, there's no telling when that she's going to come back. And if she does, the Skywolf is only really going to be super useful charging at the realm until that's taken care of. If we take it outside to go, I don't know, go do trade with people, thing would just get blasted out of the sky if she catches wind of it.
Big if true.
Exactly.
But anyways, you've got more pressing matters than, matrimony and making kids. I've got someone I'm actually in love with. And yeah, so we'll work it out. I'll the baby demons, they're Neoma, right?
Yeah.
You want to just do it the old-fashioned way, and when we need to make a kid, I'll get in contact with a Neoma and hair and shit, and we don't even got to see each other. Just make the families happy.
She looks you up and down and then just kind of. So what? So you got another person on the side. Okay. That's fine. Are we just kind of gonna say that we're married and then we can just go off and do whatever? Because I think that the whole point of this is that you're supposed to help me produce more dragon blooded.
Yeah, that's what the Neoma is for.
Mm. So you do know that if the kid's born from a Neoma, they technically got a little bit of demon blood running through them, which greatly reduces the chance of exaltation. Also, like any kind of good breeding that they have, just right out the way.
I forgot that part.
Yeah. Sounds like you got to do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
I mean, it's either that or you just say no and, I don't know, leave? Or, I don't know, I don't know, you try and court me or something? I don't know. What the hell do you want from... I don't want this either.
Yeah, but, if we don't, good old Grandma Anto's gonna try to, well, not try. We'll both be labeled traitors. And, yeah, I don't think you want that. Like, your house has enough with your, sister going off and doing whatever she did.
Hey, yo, you leave my sister's name out your mouth.
Okay, I'm not saying, I'm just relaying the information.
Like when you bring up her sister, she gets real defensive about it.
Oh.
And at this point, Ricky's probably come back.
Whew. Devine, you do a lot of bitching about this whole marriage thing. That airship's pretty fucking cool, dude. You should go check that shit out.
Do you want to go see the airship at least, Devine? And your friends?
Yeah, but first, Vita, Divine's gonna point over everybody to Aaliyah standing as tall as Tarali, probably. This is my love, Aaliyah. Yeah, as long as she's down with it, we do whatever we need to keep those dragon blooded pumping, I guess.
Aaliyah waves to Vita. Vita waves back, and they kind of go up and start talking to each other.
Oh, I want to use loyalty reading meditation to discern the intimacy between Vita and her sister. When I read intentions to discern the intimacy based on emotion, the intimacy penalizes the target's guile as though it were their resolve.
I'm going to let you know that no matter what, she's going to pump it as hard as she can again.
Yeah, because it's probably the same one.
Yes, it is. Okay, I'm going to let you know. She's going to pump it as hard as she can, which is going to be another 3, which is going to place her, what was that, her resolve? Or no, her guile?
Yeah.
It's going to place her guile back at a 4.
Dope. Maybe I can do
Be-
something this time.
Because this intimacy that you have pinged off of is a defining intimacy.
Dope. I'm also gonna pump it to add a extra 2 auto successes and a willpower for a 3rd auto success.
So using the loyalty reading meditation, since you kind of saw like a sudden flare up of her emotions when you mentioned her sister and everything. So this is to basically to read an intention. So you know that she has a defining intimacy. I'm trying to think of a way to phrase this. It is a defining intimacy of like an emotional intimacy of respect. And the phrasing on it is I'm going to pay back my sister for everything that she did for me. So it is basically a tie of respect to her older sister, and basically the implication is that her older sister helped her a lot when that she was younger, and now she feels like it is her turn to try and help her older.
Yeah, and her side of this marriage keeps Lookshy from going after her sister.
Exactly.
Dope.
Yeah, you want to come up to the airship then?
Yeah, it can't hurt. We're we ain't got much better to do until we get this marriage over, because pretty much on house arrest till then.
Yeah, you is. Same here. I can't take the baby out much past the borders until then. Yeah, hey, tell you what, how about you guys go take a look. Your buddy Ricky already knows where it is. I'm gonna, I guess, chat with your other future wife.
Yeah, because us getting along isn't the big deal to me. I don't care. We make babies, we make dragon blood. We know what the responsibility is, but I want to keep her happy.
Yeah, of course. And she just kind of like nods to you and like looks to Leah, and they just kind of like start talking in the background while that they kind of like vaguely lead you all up to the airship. Up on the airship, again, beautiful view. The clouds have parted in above Lookshy, and the sky is blue. The sun is high in the air. It is a view that is reminiscent to you all of looking out on the window of your skyscraper, except in this case, the wind is at your face, so you're able to kind of really take it in. You're able to kind of get an idea of how this thing would move. It does have kind of a boat feel to it, which I know is not great for at least some of you. But that's the nature of sky ships.
Man, I forgot what this view looked like without a war strider shooting at your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of reminds you of home, doesn't it?
A little bit. I wonder if we could talk her into taking it on a field exercise when it's time to go home.
Yeah, good luck with that, bud. You look like you got your hands full with this one.
Nah, she wants to be here as much as I do. I'll use that as much as I can. The shit we do for family.
I don't know, actually.
At some point while that you're chatting, Vita comes up to Devine and kind of like elbows him in the side and goes, "Hey, how old are you? I know you're not too old, right?"
Oh, I'm only 60.
Oh, yeah, then we totally got time. Hey, Tell you what, I've got a little idea, kind of thinking here. Maybe I can work something out with my family a little bit. I talked to your main squeeze over there. And she kind of like leans in and goes, "She's mortal, right?"
Yeah,
Okay, cool. I got an idea.
that's what I thought. But everybody was like, no, it's got to happen now.
Yeah. No, don't worry. I'm kind of on the same boat as you.
All right. Literally.
Yeah, literally, we are on the same boat. Hey, real quick, from let's see, who's here who thinks that they'd be close enough to like kind of look Vita in the face. You guys can say yes, no, whatever.
I mean, I'm probably there.
Yeah, you
I figure
are.
I'm talking to her, so I am literally looking her in the face.
Okay.
I'm probably just looking around the ship as best as I can without getting too motion sick.
And I know that Elian is currently either looking at the back of their eyelids or is just now waking up, probably.
One or the other. Like they had a night, man.
Okay. Yeah, if no one else wants to step forward, then the two of you who are close by to her, if you guys could give me a perception and awareness roll. Or conversely, a perception and occult roll. Whichever would be better for you.
You know it. Does this involve exorcism, champ?
It does not.
Okay, cool. 3.
Going to add 5 die with precision observation method.
Okay.
Take that back 4 die because I don't want to start glowing. 6.
Okay. So you guys are going to get two different sets of information. More or less with Devine's better than average perception awareness roll and Ricky's knowledge of the occult, you guys are going to kind of basically, Devine, you're going to notice something really weird about her her pupils when that you're like looking her in the eyes and she's like, "I got a plan." Kind of looking at them, they're this dark metallic gray that kind of reflects a little bit of sunlight. But the weird thing about her eyes is that they tend to as opposed to being circular, there are sudden being this close to her, you can see sudden like 90-degree shifts in the pupils that are then followed by another one that are then followed by another one. Basically, they're making kind of a oh god, I'm trying to think of the best way to do this, to describe this shape, but they're basically making like kind of like a an N, not an N because that would be a 90, 45, 90, but it would be like you're making like a table almost, like there's a leg here and then a flat surface and then another leg that kind of like goes down, and it kind of repeats this process about 4 times in each eye. The closest thing that you could probably equate this to is it looks like there is a small gear in her eyes. Seeing that and kind of pointing it out to Ricky, just kind of like being like, "Yo, dude, what the fuck?" Ricky, you see this, and while you don't have the exact knowledge of exactly what's going on here, you do notice that this is something very similar to maybe not similar to the exaltation process that Minami has, but you've never heard of anything quite like this. So your best bet would be she's an exalted, but she's not a dragon-blooded.
Word.
I'm just gonna be like, huh, okay.
Can I make an occult roll 2 to try to help out on the occult side?
Yeah. If Ricky points out the fact that this is similar to Minami, then I'll give you some. I'll let you. I'll let you roll that.
Int and occult or perception and occult again?
In this case, it's going to be int and occult.
And I'll spend a willpower for the one auto. Darn.
4 successes. Okay. Looking at her and looking at all of this, you can definitely determine that she is for sure an exigent. You don't know of what, but she is for sure an exigent. Or if she's not, then she is some kind of exalt that you have never heard of.
Vine's pretty much going to listen in for the plan for now, and then chat with Ricky after she leaves.
Okay. Yeah, so she kind of comes in and she just kind of goes, all right, so I chatted with your boo. And, obviously she's about as mortal as they come. I figure, tell our family we're going to get married. We'll live happily ever after, yada, yada, in about, 50 years. She'll be, well, not hopefully. I hope that she lives a long life. She seems like a very nice lady who's very into you. We will just have an extra long engagement as that we try to do the whole let's see if feelings develop thing.
Yeah, we want to do it right, so we got to take a courtship period.
Exactly. The rest of the general council will look great upon that. And if that we end up having little dalliances here or there with either each other or, other fun.
Hey, once we get our home back, the Tricon throws a mean orgy every calibration.
Weird thing to invite your future wife to, but, okay.
Things are spicier down south.
Yeah, they are. I've been wanting to go down there for a while, but it's been real hectic here.
Yeah,
I got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, once you get the Skywolf up and running, I know a good place to take her for some combat exercises. Stretch the wings.
Yeah, you got ideas to go take down the realm? You gonna go sit on the Scarlet Throne yourself?
Not the Scarlet Throne, just the realm stirred up some trouble down in Chiaroscuro with a bitch who's too big for her britches. So
Hey.
She not?
I have a crazy ex to dispatch, yeah.
And she's a little too big for her britches.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Maybe just a titch.
She's big enough to make us shit our britches too, but that's besides the point. Yeah, we gotta go take our home back. That way, I can do crime in places that aren't look shy.
Yeah, I'd prefer you not to do crime around me. That does not seem to usually end well. But yeah, so long form engagement. Until then, we'll just be friends, maybe whatever, And yeah, I guess it was nice meeting you. If you need anything, I'll be here working on the airship. I'll go tell the rest of my family and the general council what's what. On my end, you go tell your grandmother that we decided that we really want to make it work.
Yeah. You need anything for that airship while we're at it?
Do I need anything for that airship? Yeah, I got a list. You want me to Oh, do you want me to go send you out to the store? Don't worry. Here, honey. I'll go do that. We can work on this together.
Yeah, give me your shopping list. Pretty much anything you need. I got a guy for that. The shit you're having trouble finding.
Yeah, okay. I can do that. And she goes over to one of the larger ship hands, one of the guys who's probably working on like a battle kite or something. And she goes over and she kind of jumps up and smacks him on the back of the head, and he's like, "Hey, Give me give me the list of things we need to fix the Skywolf. I know you have it. I know you've been keeping notes from me. Guy kind of grumbles and hands it over. She goes and hands it over to you. You're just like, all right, here's the list of things I need. And you look over this list, and boy, I will tell you, you are going to need a couple Dragon Blooded with Resources 5 if you want to try and buy it.
Buy it? We're criminals, Brendan.
Yeah, I know, but I'm telling you that's how hard that the stuff is to get.
Yeah.
She is asking for multiple Hearthstones that are of a very specific variety. She's hoping to get some that are interconnected with a War Man's network that she believes is located within the Scavenger Land. She's also looking for Gossamer sales, which you can find by killing Fae and that kind of thing. Magical materials of any kind are always welcome. And she also very specifically put down the phrase, "Oh, and that bitch Vanileth's notes."
Done deal. Should take about a week.
Oh, baby boy, I don't think that's going to take a week.
I don't know. I did talk a 7-day labyrinth into being a 1-day labyrinth. You just gotta, it's all in where you go looking.
I don't doubt that you can find it, but you're probably going to want to go shopping in Nexus for that, if I'm being honest, for most of that. If you can even find some of it in there. Some of it's probably somewhere in the Scavenger Lands. I can send some notes along with you if you all want to actually do this and help me out at all. Besides that, yeah, I'm going to go on my way unless, of course, you need me for something else.
Yeah, I got an important question.
Yeah, what's up?
What the fuck do you guys do for fun around here? Y'all stuffy as shit so far. Your food isn't very good either.
Usually I like to go see a play. There's been a local performance troupe in here who in town lately. They're pretty good. Like to go indulge in the arts, usually from people from out of town. Besides that, military engagements. Preparing to fight the realm.
Ricky just kind of lets out an exasperated sigh. Okay, I'll keep looking, thanks.
Plays things with too much culture aren't interesting enough for you, huh?
No, there's not enough culture here. They've got shit. That's the issue. No.
Where have you been looking? You just been between here and the docks, huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been doing things, fuckwit. You know what I know? The only good play of food I got here was from the guy that I brought with me. Why don't you tell me, native son?
Yeah.
Boring ass fucking what?
Let's
you tell me
fucking
then.
go.
Where? I can't even find a place to get a fucking drink in this goddamn place.
Oh, you all want to go get a drink? I know where to get drinks.
I could go for a drink. What's it? 10 o'clock? Yeah, shit. I don't care.
It's closer to 2, but yeah.
Yeah, that's 4 hours closer to drink time, you know?
Okay. Yeah. Let's go. I can pack up work here.
Yeah. He looks to Devine. What do you think?
Yeah. Do we sell the courtship?
Yeah, sure.
I'll catch up. I'm gonna go ahead and let Grandma know that things are going according to plan.
I'm assuming she speaks Fire Tongue. What, right? Cody?
Oh, yes.
Brendan?
Oh, yes, she
Okay,
does.
good. That would have been a little awkward. Yeah, why don't you go do that? Also, you sure your mother's not gonna try to kill my family that I don't have? I'm still hung up on that. That was kind of spooky.
Yeah, she's just real bad at flame tongue's not her expertise.
Is kill your family kind of close to hey, how you doing in your language?
Yeah, it's all about the inflection, the tonality of it. She can't get it quite down. It was the combination between the two. Hey, nice to meet you. Your friends, kind of weirdly, is a similar sounding word to kill your family. So she just got a little turned around. That promise. My mom's not the one you got to worry about killing your family. My fucking grandma, on the other hand, you read the note she left me, right?
No, I didn't. I can't read, you dumb fuck.
Oh, right. I'm the dumb fuck you can't read.
Yeah, it seems like something you fucking remember, smart guy. Fuck you.
Look, give me a week and I'll start teaching you how to read. All right.
No, fuck you. I don't want to learn your shit. I got by just fine, thanks.
I'm not teaching you how to read my shit. I'm teaching you how to read your shit.
No, I don't have shit that has words on it. I don't need that.
Oh man. Oh, I'm gonna love this drinking partner. Strong and dumb. Come on, buddy. And Vita grabs Ricky's hand and starts leading him off the Skywolf towards a bar.
I'm gonna talk to Devine in Old Realm. You better keep your shit together.
You better keep your legs closed. That's my future wife.
Yeah, I see that. Tell me about it. I'm trying.
Ferris is gonna wave them off and say bye, have fun.
Before they disappear, Divine's gonna go in Old Realm. Her eyes are fucking weird, right?
Are you not coming? Are you just leaving me here?
Nah, you're getting pulled off. I gotta go talk to Grandma.
Fuck.
I'm
Yeah,
catching up.
her eyes are weird. Catch up.
That's why I said keep your legs closed.
Vito looks back to Ricky and goes, "Don't worry, big dumb and big strong and dumb. We can talk about my eyes over drinks." So you go off to the bar. Devine goes off to tell his grandmother about the engagement. The rest of you, Elian is waking up. Ferris is probably in giggles over just having to watch this after that she's been stressed for the last 2 weeks about her until recently dead brother.
Oh yeah, Ferris is having a great time.
Like, I imagine that the amount of laughter that I'm actually hearing from Britt is also the same kind of laughter that Ferris is actually giving. But but it's less like, haha, they've made a joke and this is hilarious, but more like, oh man, I'm so glad that this isn't me. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
And then Tarali goes off with the rest of them. Is there anything else that you guys want to do particularly?
I mean, the only thing is once Elion's like relatively awake and a cognitive person, they would probably tell everybody all the stuff that they had learned.
Okay, yeah. You are awake and a cognitive person by the time that Devine gets back to the Amelar mansion and informs you that they are all going out drinking.
All right. Yeah, so Elion will update at least Devine, I guess, because nobody else is with Devine on stuff.
Not that I know of.
Yeah, so Elion's just gonna update Devine on research, and Elion's just kind of like not disheveled, but definitely looks like they got ready quickly. And is kind of still trying to straighten themselves out, like redoing their hair and like tightening their clothes and everything like that.
So, one, you need a drink. Two, what I'm hearing is we could probably, throw Moya off her game by giving the credit of taking over Chiaroscuro to Health Svanith.
I'm sure it would greatly piss her off.
That's the point. By the way, Vita is she is something. But
more context, something can mean a lot of things.
All right, so
I imagine they're walking and talking to go catch up with the rest of them.
Yeah. Combine me and Ricky, and then make her as smart as you.
Interesting. So she's strong, savvy, and smart.
Yeah, and she's also what's that word? What Manami is, where you're like not a god, but like kind of a god.
Oh, yes. Okay. All right. Really
Yeah.
interesting.
I'm pretty sure. But you could probably when we get there, you could probably tell better than we can. You know, me and Ricky. But yeah,
Possibly.
we got it worked out. We're gonna take a 50-year courtship to try to make sure our marriage gets off on the right foot.
Considering the circumstances, I think that works out as long as you're both in agreement with it.
Yeah, it was actually her idea. And then she brought her idea up, and I was like, I had that same idea, but I didn't think it would work. But we're both in agreement. I think she might try to get in Ricky's pants.
I mean, would that be an issue for you?
Nah, I find it fucking hilarious.
I guess we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Devine's gonna pull out his the shopping list for to share with Elian. We also got a shopping list for the more difficult to acquire parts of the airship.
These are not easy things to find.
Hey, Elian, go ahead and give me an intelligence and occult roll.
Okay.
This is for seeing if someone who can read, recognizes a name on that list.
Oh, okay.
I can read.
Yeah, I know that you can, but I already let you do an occult roll.
Yeah, fair.
Occult and intelligence?
Yep.
I don't have any specializations in occult. Is it just because I know how to read, or is it because it's in a specific language?
It's because you know how to read, and you might recognize a name on that list.
So then would eidetic memory?
Yeah, I'll give you the bonuses for eidetic memory.
Okay. And just because I do have a lot of fucking willpower, I'm just gonna throw an auto success in there also. Let's see what happens. 7 successes.
Holy shit. Yeah, so you do in fact recognize. Yes, so you recognize the name Vanileth, which you know is the name of a god. Do you want to take a wild stab at the nature of that god?
I mean, it could be a lot of different things, but I mean, my first thought is, airships or flight or something like that.
Hey, so I will let you know with 7 successes, you recognize Vanileth, the god of artificial flight.
Ah.
So, anything from airships to battle kites to, so long as it's not just wings and was naturally grown on you, he's the god of it.
Oh, hey Cody, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Have you ever told Elion about who you essentially follow for your sorcery stuff?
I don't think it's come up, but
Okay.
he wouldn't hide it.
No, that's fine. I don't think Elion would ask unless it was pertinent, so I was just curious.
Yeah, like I figure. Yeah, we were on the same team when we met Regs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like you'd be able to tell in the way he talks. Sometimes like mentioning I got a guy for that. I'm a friend of Regs. like I feel like by this point, Elian would have put together that he's following Rags.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't making assumptions.
Yeah.
So I was gonna look at the list. Oh, these are not going to be easy to find. Vanileth. Well, I guess that makes sense. That she'd be interested in.
Yeah, who's that?
Vanileth's note.
She
Oh,
called him a bitch.
That's the god. Well, it says right here that bitch Vanileth notes, so it's pretty blatantly. Vanileth's the god of artificial flight.
Oh, so we just gotta rob a god. Cool. That shouldn't be too hard.
Potentially, since it mentions notes on this list, talk to them about getting their notes or a copy of them.
Yeah. Yeah. We can either talk them out of it, play a game with them, gamble for it, steal it. Either way, maybe somebody else has Vanilith's notes. We can steal it from that person. We don't have to go pissing off gods.
Maybe if someone follows them, maybe they have the notes or some version of them.
There probably ain't just a list of who follows who laying around, is there?
I highly doubt so.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
I don't think that's something most people just go around and let everybody else know about.
But also, there aren't many people that are artificially flying, so like it shouldn't be too hard to find. You just find the flying machines and follow them back to their creators, and eventually we'll get to that bitch Vanilith.
In theory, or find a different god that may be adjacent to the one you're looking for. Or just ask a god in general if they know a way to contact them.
Yeah, I mean, I already asked.
What?
At this point, you guys arrive at the bar.
Yep.
The bar is basically it is your average kind of I don't want to say military bar, but like it. I mean, everybody in Wiltshire is required to have military, so every bar is kind of a military bar. There are dudes here who are off duty, who are in their formal attire, but then there's also like the workers here. The bar's name is a taste of Old Delishan.
Okay.
Okay. Delishan was the one I was like, I'm not remember how to spell Delishan.
Yeah, you're fine. So you guys are there, and at this point, everybody who's been there has with Ricky and them has kind of had to deal with just kind of like loud nature of Nefvar and Vita, who is just kind of like pounding back beers and just kind of laughing and just like oh man, just kind of like looking at Ricky and just like, did you see his face when I told him he was shooting blanks? Classic.
Pretty good. Pretty
Right?
fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. Pretty fucking funny.
I could tell that you and the other lady that were there, just loving it.
Devine's a wise ass. He's not a bad kid, just full of himself. Nice to see someone knock off the high horse a little bit, you know?
I learned from my best. My brothers are real good at it too.
How many siblings? I'm assuming a lot. They all are trying to pump out the dragon blooded, so
4 others. Me and 4 others.
okay.
So, not a whole lot, but a respectable amount.
Is that a small amount? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, so Ricky makes no secret that he's a
jokes about being an orphan all the time.
you whatever, Lost Egg, it's no big deal.
You've used that term before, but I don't know what it means, Brendan.
Lost Egg is basically a dragon-blooded who exalts who wasn't born in one of the major nations. So, like, it's not that they grew up wrong, but like the major dragon-blooded nations kind of see it as like, oh, you're a lost egg. You just kind of happen to exalt as a dragon-blooded. Like, good for you, bud.
You're one of us, but not part of the culture.
It's more like oh, you're cute more than you're like recognized.
Yeah, it's more like it's not like they're calling you a country bumpkin, but they are basically being like, that's that. Like they're basically acknowledging that it's like sometimes you don't know how that things are in the society that they all come from.
Fair enough. Yeah. Does she seem to be keeping her drink down good?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I will also be drinking because it's the middle of the day. Why not? Just having a good time.
You all are having a good time and just kind of laughing about stuff. She just kind of goes, "Oh, so you all came up from Chiaroscuro after the realm reinvaded their territory. So how was that? What was that like? I haven't really been in a major engagement yet."
Not great. Not gonna lie to you. So it was a little personal, so to speak. So.
Yeah, we
Oh, are you there now?
yeah,
We're there now.
woke up.
Good. Yeah, a little felt a little personal. As I mentioned, crazy ex that is trying to conquer my life. Not into that.
Yeah, that's. I can't say that I've ever had to experience that, but it doesn't sound great.
It's a first. Yeah, it's a first for me too.
She kind of like glances. She like waves at Elian at Devine, and seeing Elian like waves to them as well. And then before they get, not like as they get over there, but she just kind of like looks at you and goes, "So, do you think I'm gonna have to worry about that from your buddy here? You know, the crazy X thing."
Who knows? I don't think he's smart enough to be crazy. Takes too much brain power.
Yeah, that's fair.
What time is it, Devine?
Time for you to learn how to read a fucking clock.
Hey, I know how to read a clock. Thank you.
Can you? You read clock?
Yeah, probably. There's only two hands. There's like a billion words.
Is Ferris and Tirali there at this point too?
I imagine Ferris and Tirali, and it's up to Michaela, but I imagine Ferris and Tirali just kind of slowly made their way over there after watching Ricky get dragged off. So they would have gotten there before you and Devine.
Agreed.
Elian's gonna take a seat next to Ferris, and just kind of like pull some stuff. Like they have a bag that they don't usually carry. Or no, actually, I can just use it out of my little artifact. They kind of like reach into their bracer and like pass a little folder over to Ricky and Ferris, and it's just pulling them out of there and just giving one to everyone that's not Devine, and just looks at everybody like, that's for later, but I wanted to give it to you all right now in case I don't get a chance later.
Do these happen to be a bunch of neat coloring books?
No. It would be nice if that's something we could do right now.
Am I to presume that there are words in these folders, Alien?
Elian just slowly takes it back from Ricky and just
as well as
shoves
Tirali.
And Tirali hasn't said anything, so Elian's not going to do anything till Tirali says anything.
Fair enough.
Tirali's just looking at it upside down.
Can I read? No, but I have lots of other important skills, like eating food really fast and talking good shit. Vital life skills. Way more important than fucking reading. Who needs that shit?
We'll have a conversation later about some information I found out.
Yeah, okay.
But for now, I am starving and would like a little drink.
Yeah, it is. It is about dinner time.
Yeah, don't worry. I know a guy here who actually knows how to cook. We got him in from Cjan. Or no, him and his family just came in from Cjan. They're working in the back, working off some favors for us. And she kind of like goes back and she like calls out in she never mind. She just says it in river speak, but says it like real slow for these guys. Hey, make sure that you cook the good meat from your people. And she kind of like makes the motion for like the chef's kiss thing, and you can see like a guy behind the basically like on the grill, and he like kind of nods and like starts going at it, and it's like she looks back and goes, "Good guy." Came in with a bunch of traveling circus performers. Real good guy. Apparently, he's like the leader of their traveling performance crew. Didn't catch his name. It's something weird. Kind of sounds like it's from further east.
So, let me just address the exigent elephant in the room. What the fuck are you anyway?
She looks to you and goes, "Oh, those are some big words for someone who don't know how to write or read."
Again, other skills.
Yeah, I know. I watched you pick up that big beam. And like she looks over to Ellie and goes, "And who are you? You are a tall stack of something."
Oh, my name is Renal Elian. I work with them, and they gesture to everybody else here except for Vita.
Devine, why are all your friends so hot?
Real quick subject change there. Yeah.
Because Ricky's the only ugly one I hang out with, and even he's got his merits.
She looks over to Ricky and like kind of like tips her glass to you and just goes, Don't listen to him, muscles," and then like starts eyeing your biceps.
You know, I could have stayed there, in Chiaroscuro. It would have been pretty cool.
Yeah, but you'd have got bored.
Yeah, probably, sort of, kinda. Yeah, real nice subject change there. Not too slick though. Try again. Want to answer my question? That'd be great.
Yeah, what was that question again? You were asking about my exit strategy.
Sure.
Your
Let's go with that. I get it. Touchy subject. I'm the king of broaching touchy subjects. I'd lie to people and take their money for a living. Anyway, yeah, be honest with me. I don't. This is kind of my shtick.
tell him, but say it in river speak. Divine's gonna say in river speak.
Also, I can just roll a blanket occult roll, if I may, to get more information on the type of exalted that she is.
Just kind of to keep it a little bit more natural, she's just kind of go, "Okay, so I can see that you've kind of boxed me in as that, you guys are sitting in like this bar area, and she is kind of like on the inside near the wall, and now two more of Ricky and Devine and Elian have now come in, and she is even more like scooted against the wall."
I'm not trying to box anybody in. Just trying to understand what we're getting into here.
Okay, but you can't I'm I'm real good with and she kind of like thinks about it and like looks down at like another like little bit of like notes and everything, and she goes, "Ah, you know what, I got a great way to say it without saying words." And she kind of like folds up like a piece of paper into like a little paper airship, and she goes, I bet you I'll bet you putting I'll bet you the entire bar tab for all of us that I can make this paper airship land right in that guy's glass. And like she points at a guy who has like a very tiny like
a shot glass.
Yeah, like a shot glass, and he's like across the bar.
Oh yeah? What if you don't?
I'll pay for it from my family's coffers.
Well, I don't have any money to take that bet, but pretty funny.
I'll take it.
This will tell you everything you need to know. And she like gets the paper airship made up, takes aim, and to those of you who are like looking at her, you guys can see the gears in her eyes begin to turn as if that she's like thinking or like calculating. And then she throws. It does a perfect arc, does a little loop, and then lands in the guy's hair. Damn. Getting better though. Like you all gotta admit that was pretty good, right?
Ricky taps on the bar. Hey, bartender, another round for everyone. Gotta get in where I can, you know.
Yeah, of course. But you kind of get what I'm putting down, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Hey, don't. I know a lot of homies of homies of homies of gods. Don't. Is that what it is? Am I on the right track here? Is it
Yeah,
something
just a
different?
couple months ago, we broke a couple out.
And broke a couple in to pieces. You know.
Oh yeah, that's good.
You could say that I'm a very good friend of that bitch Vanilla.
Yes, I noticed the name was on the list that Devine had.
He's kind of an asshole.
But does the name Vanillin ring any bells to me, Brendan?
Now that it's been brought up, yeah, probably. You would you would pretty immediately recognize it as the god of artificial flight. Like I know that Ricky can't read, but I feel like that he was good at his studies when it's someone like talked to him.
No kid gets left behind, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know what? That's almost I've heard of some niche deities. That's pretty niche. I'm not a homie of a god, but I'm a homie of a homie, and I kind of rattle the shackle on my wrist.
Oh, Broken Maiden, huh?
Yeah, very good. Yeah,
I mean, I've had some run-ins.
I kind of view your whole arrangement. He kind of motions to Devine and Vera as a lack of personal freedom. Not about it. I'm glad y'all are trying to resolve it. I'd be breaking skulls if that was me, and I think he should have. But you know what? Live your life.
She like takes another swig of her new drink and just goes, "Yeah, well, if we didn't get this settled, they were going to go hunt down my older sister. So, you know, gotta do what I can to make sure that Sis can, you know,
yeah,
I don't know, do live a peaceful life. She deserves it."
Yeah, that's fair enough.
And you know, 50 years from now, maybe old stick in the mud here will be my type.
Who knows? Anyway, hey, it's about dinner time, right? I gotta probably go get some food and then do my actual goddamn job.
Yeah. At this point, like these guys bring out large food and a large array of food, steaks and meat and salads and what have you.
Ricky's gonna make true in his statement earlier and scarf down his food at Mach 10. Alright, let me go make sure the pencil pusher isn't burning anything down. Let me know if y'all need anything. Thanks for paying for all my drinks and all my food.
Yeah, thanks for lifting some stuff for me and taking me to the Firewand show.
Yeah, okay. Good to meet you. Bye-bye. And then Ricky dips out and goes and does official business. Don't stay up too late, Devine. You know what I mean? Yeah. Bye.
Yeah. That's why my room's soundproof.
Thank you for taking the time to enjoy our show. If you liked what you heard, why not leave a review or tell a friend about us? It helps get the good word out about the work we put into this show. If you wanted to ask us any questions, you can contact us through Twitter at apairofdicelost or email at apairofdicelost@gmail.com. The theme song for this game is Dragon Dance by Raphael Crux, used under a Creative Commons license. And for making it this far, I saw that cool thing you did, so have some stunt dice.
Should have used the willpower.
Yeah, you really should have. I thought that you did.
Nope, I always forget till it's too late.
Womp.
Pointy gun bits. Wait, no, that's not a word. Guns are not a real word. Shit.
On to bits.
Her blasty ray.
And then let's see if I can roll higher than 1.
And then you botch.
You can still totally botch.
I know. I don't think he will, but we'll see. You said she raised her guile to 4? I thought it was at 4 to begin with.
It was. But this loyalty reading meditation lets him penalize her guile like it was resolve, using the intimacy that he's trying to ping off of.
Okay.
Man, where was that when I needed it? When I needed to beat a 7.
Well, you did it now, so.
And I would have doubled those 9s too. Ugh. Oh well. At least I did the thing. And he said I had to use lowercase c charms.
I guess I was wrong here. The closest thing that you could probably equate this to is it looks like there is a small gear in her eyes.
Oh shit, she's activated her showering gun, bud. We gotta get out of here.
That's great.
Britt, you're not pressing the button.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I accidentally clicked my mute button on the mic.
No, I airship Ricky and Vita. I'm fine with this.
Ferris is going
You
to wave
literally
them off.
airshipped everyone with my character in the past few days. Get out
Dude,
of here.
Ferris
I
is
never
gonna
liked-
wave them
I
off and
never
say
liked
bye,
Ricky.
have fun.
I never liked Ricky and Moya, so this works out fine.
We can talk about my eyes over drinks.
Every fucking time.
You know,
Shit.
you try to do something cool.
Everyone's a fucking sorcerer.
I don't think your mom is.
I would like to reiterate that to work on artifacts, you require sorcery.
I don't know that.
Well, you should. Get good, scrub.
Why should I know that?
Get good,
you
scrub.
should.
Like to reiterate, we're fucking dumb.
You shouldn't.
I'm gonna point this out, that the Navarran family is actually pretty well educated, so go fuck yourself.
Okay, being educated does not mean you know sorcery, which is the requirement for knowing Old Realm.
Yeah, Elian's really well educated. How much Old Realm you know?
Literally every other language but Old Realm.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
We
Literally
just gotta
every
make up
other
our own
language.
language, Tyler.
We'll make Thieves Can't, but it'll be Idiot Can't.
That's called guild can't.
And I know
No,
Guild
but
can't
it'll
fuck
be
yourself.
stupider. It'll be stupider. It'll be Idiot Can't. Idiot can't talk right.
Well, if anybody would be able to come up with Idiot Can't, it would be you two.
Yeah, and I can teach it to you in like a week. That quartered training time.
And just for your knowledge, I did debate picking up sorcery, but I didn't want to step on anybody's toes by picking up sorcery.
Anyway,
Anyway,